Hello, highly esteemed viewers, it's your buddy and longtime friend Magonza, and welcome back to some more Call of Duty World War II post-commentary type gameplay video. Team Deathmatch on Gustav Cannon, everybody's favorite map. This is the best map Call of Duty has ever made, and if you disagree with me, go ahead and hit that like button down below to let me know. Okay, because in truth, we all know, this map is terrible. It is just, the concept is cool. Put the biggest cannon, like, fucking ever in the middle of a map. Oh my god, it's amazing. But you know what? It doesn't really work out that way. The only map probably worse than this is the USS Nightmare. Given the fact that I cannot get a good gameplay on that map. It just does not happen for me. But here we are again, still using the Type 100. I switched out my reflex sight for the lens sight, and it actually helped me out a little bit. I like seeing more of, you know, what I'm looking at instead of having my reticle a lot better. But okay, having said all that, I actually already recorded some commentary for this gameplay before, but upon reviewing it, assessing the content, I didn't really like it because the material of it was not pertinent to the current Call of Duty community's discussion topic. Everybody and their mama is talking about the skill-based matchmaking and the new supply drops and the new guns that are coming out. Today, I'm only going to tackle one of those because I actually have opinions on it, which is the skill-based matchmaking. Now, I'm just so you don't click off my video right away, I'm going to say this real quick. I agree that skill-based matchmaking, for the most part, is kind of a bad thing, in the sense that having such a large community of players not being randomized just makes sure that the people that are bad at Call of Duty never get better, and the people that are good at Call of Duty never get worse. Yeah, or they always seem to get worse. I'm sorry. That's what I kind of meant to say. Now, the problem that I'm having with people that have a problem with skill-based matchmaking is quite simple. It seems that the more passionate people that are picketing this problem, more passionately, is what I'm saying. The people that have more of a problem with it seem to have a problem with it because their KDs are going down. Their matches aren't very good. They can't get good gameplays for their channel. That's understandable. But I just want to say, okay, before you freaking dislike my video into the abyss of YouTube, okay, I think that this has always been sort of a problem. Obviously, it's not been as much of a problem before, but I remember back in the old days when I was watching the Mighty Hutch, you know, I'd come home from school, I'd get my chocolate milk, my top ramen noodle soup, and fire up my old looking desktop and watch some Mighty Hutch videos. And I remember him specifically talking one time. Can't remember the video obviously because it's been so long ago, but I remember him saying that he actually has a lot of bad matches too. Oh yeah, I do remember the video actually. It's his domination on what is it, Wasteland? I forgot what that map was called, with like the wheat field. But he was saying that sometimes, you know, he has bad days and he can't get a good gameplay and whatnot, and that happens to everybody. You know, it really does. So if you're a content creator, I feel for you, because it takes me a while to get a good gameplay as well. You know, after this gameplay that you're seeing, gosh, it's been days. Well, given the fact that I haven't really been playing Call of Duty that much since this video, but still, getting a good gameplay is just ridiculous sometimes, because this skill-based matchmaking really makes it feel like the teams are dead even. Every match that you go in, it's neck and neck, no matter what. And I think I understand why they did it this way. They took much more of a battlefield type approach. They're following the sort of norm that's going on right now, in the sense that you can really tell that war mode is their baby in this game in particular. War mode, they put a lot of work into it, and they really like it. This is why they implemented skill-based matchmaking, because when you think about it, inherently, that's the mode that would be the most fun. If no matter what, you jumped in that mode and there was always a close game, they thought, hey, that intensity would feel really good. You know, that's the kind of feeling that we want Call of Duty players to have nowadays. And that's all fun and games. That's good and all. But the problem with war mode that a lot of people don't really bother playing it. And this is a reason that honestly I didn't know until about a week ago, is that war mode doesn't affect your KD, your kill death ratio. It does not affect it. So, you know, sometimes you kill like 15 people and you die like 40 times. But hey, your team won. You know, that's a good feeling and whatnot, but what do you really gain from that? I guess that's the question that is asked after somebody is done playing war mode. So this skill-based matchmaking, to me, seems like a clear effort to guide players to that mode, to war mode. What they fail to realize is that people can go to Battlefield for that. People can go to Battlefront 2 for that. They can go to other games if they want to play a really objective heavy mode. Now, me personally, I'm actually a big fan of war mode. I like playing it. You know, it's usually the first mode I start off with when I fire up Call of Duty. I like it. But the general community that Call of Duty has built over the years, that mode is just not built for them. It's really not, in my opinion. They like team deathmatch, they like domination, they like search and destroy, even though that seems to be diminishing to me. I'm pretty sure that's diminishing, but I don't know. People, what happened was, Black Ops 3 is a beloved game. Even with like non-Call of Duty fans, Black Ops 3 is just kind of synonymous with Call of Duty players nowadays. And me personally, I was never the biggest fan of it, because I joined really late and I was getting stomped all the time. And that game didn't have skill-based matchmaking, you know. Sometimes you would mop the floor with people and that was cool. But that right there is the exact problem that I have with everybody's mentality against skill-based matchmaking. The problem isn't that you're finding players that are evenly matched to you all the time. The problem is that you're not getting great KDs, great score streaks. You know, you're not getting play of the match, which they need to work on that. You know, watch Thunder. If you don't watch Thunder's videos, which you probably should if you're watching this one, it's that play of the game crap is really broken. But I feel like you shouldn't have that much of a problem with the KDs, you know. You can't expect to win every single one. You really can't. And I get that it seems like it's the end of casual Call of Duty. And hey, it very well might be. But I feel like it's a way to improve. If you keep fighting teams that are just generally better than you, improvement is inevitable. That's just my opinion on it. Again, I also side with y'all. I think if I had to choose, I would do away with skill-based matchmaking. But on a very personal level, because I'm such a competitive player, like fighting games and whatnot, I love rank systems. And skill-based matchmaking is just kind of up that same alley to me, you know. That's why I don't have the biggest problem with it that a lot of other people do. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this video right now. Tune in next time to see what else I drone on and on about when it comes to this game. Hey, if you disagree with me, anything I said, do let me know in the comment section. I'll go ahead and respond to you. Hey, I might even address it in the next video. This is a place where I want people to communicate, to discuss, to really grow from the conversation, not just, you know, fuck you, you're wrong, get off of YouTube, or you know, like, why you commenting here? Shut your bitch ass up. No, I don't want none of that. I want good times, good vibes, and good intentions. Okay, so hit that like button if you liked it, comment, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. I hope this video found you well, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.